Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Hey guys! Today, we're talking about something that every guy wants to know. How to tell if a girl likes you. Are you tired of playing the guessing game? Is she just being nice, or is there something more? Well, today we're gonna crack the code, my friends, and decode those secret signals. Get ready to take notes, fellas, because class is in session. The window to her soul. All right, gentlemen, let's kick things off with the first sign, and that's eye contact. It's one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. They don't call it the window to the soul for nothing, am I right? Those eyes can reveal so much more than words ever could. Now pay close attention, because this one's important. Eye contact can tell you a lot about what someone is feeling. Does she hold your gaze for a beat longer than usual? That extra second can mean the world. You know, that lingering look that says, "Hey, I see you, and I like what I see." It's a subtle yet powerful way to communicate interest. Or maybe you catch her sneaking glances your way when she thinks you're not looking. Those stolen glances are often the most telling. Fellas, that's not by accident. Those glances are intentional and meaningful. Eye contact, my friends, is a surefire sign that she's interested. It's a way of connecting on a deeper level. Now, I'm not talking about a quick glance while passing in the hallway. No, that's just casual. I'm talking about genuine, sustained eye contact that makes your heart skip a beat. It's intense and unmistakable. It's like she's trying to send you a message with her eyes, and trust me, you don't need a decoder ring to figure this one out. Her eyes speak volumes. If her eyes are saying, "Come hither," you best believe she wants you to come hither. It's an invitation you don't want to miss. So the next time you're wondering if that special someone is feeling it, pay attention to her eyes. They can reveal her true feelings. They might just be the confirmation you've been waiting for. Those eyes can be the key to understanding her emotions. And hey, if you're feeling bold, why not give her a little wink back? It's a playful way to acknowledge her interest. You know, just to let her know you're picking up what she's putting down. It's a fun way to keep the connection going. Speaking of signs, let's move on to our next telltale signal: body language. It's another powerful way to understand what she's feeling. Deciphering the secret code. All right, fellas, let's talk body language. You know, that subtle art of communication that speaks volumes without saying a single word. It's like a secret language, and once you crack the code, you'll be amazed at what you can learn. Now, when it comes to women, their body language can tell you a lot about how they're feeling, especially when it comes to attraction. So, let's dive right in and decipher some of those telltale signs, shall we? First up, we have the classic lean-in. You know, when you're talking to her and she leans in close, like she's hanging on your every word. This, my friends, is a major indicator of interest. It means she's engaged in the conversation, she's attracted to you, and she wants to be closer to you. And speaking of being close, pay attention to her proximity. Does she find excuses to be near you? Does she sit next to you at lunch? Does she stand a little too close for comfort when you're chatting? Well, guess what? That's not a coincidence. When a girl likes you, she wants to be in your orbit. She's drawn to you like a moth to a flame, my friend, and her body language will show it. Now let's talk about touch. No, not that kind of touch. Keep it PG, fellas. Chapter 3. Proximity. It's all about that space. All right, fellas, let's talk about space. Not outer space, though that's cool too, but personal space. You know, that invisible bubble we all have around us. Well, guess what? When a girl likes you, that bubble becomes a lot more permeable. Think about it. When you're crammed into a crowded subway car, you're not exactly thinking about cozying up to the stranger next to you, right? But when you're into someone, suddenly being close to them doesn't seem so bad. In fact, you crave it. So how do you know if she's feeling the proximity vibes? Well, for starters, does she find excuses to be near you? Maybe she accidentally bumps into you in the hallway. Or maybe she just happens to be at your usual coffee shop at the same time as you. Coincidence? I think not. And when you are together, does she gravitate towards you like you're a human magnet? Maybe she sits next to you in a group setting, even when there are other seats available. Or maybe she always seems to be standing just a little bit closer than necessary. Chapter 4. Touch, the language of sparks and butterflies. All right, gentlemen, buckle up because things are about to get touchy. We're diving into the fascinating world of touch and its role in human connection. That's right, we're talking about the power of touch and how it can be a major indicator of attraction. It's more than just a physical act, it's a language all its own. Now, before we dive in, let me be clear. I'm talking about appropriate, respectful touch, not anything creepy or invasive. Respect is paramount. Consent is always key, fellas. Always make sure the other person is comfortable. Now, with that said, let's talk about the magic that happens when a girl you're into initiates physical contact. It's like a secret code. It could be something as subtle as a light touch on the arm during a conversation, a gesture that speaks volumes without a single word, a playful nudge while laughing at a joke, showing she's comfortable and enjoying your company, or maybe she adjusts your collar when it's out of place, a small but intimate gesture. These seemingly small gestures can send shivers down your spine, am I right? They can make your heart race and your mind wander. And why is that? Well, fellas, touch is a powerful form of nonverbal communication. It's a way to express feelings without saying a word. It creates a sense of intimacy and connection, a bond that words alone can't always achieve. And it releases all sorts of feel-good hormones in the brain, like oxytocin, which is often called the love hormone. So, when a girl initiates touch, it's a pretty clear sign that she's comfortable with you, she enjoys your presence, and she feels safe around you. And she might even be a little bit smitten. It's her way of showing affection and interest. Now, pay close attention to the type of touch. Each touch can have a different meaning. Is it a quick, fleeting touch? This might indicate a casual interest or a friendly gesture. Or does she linger a little longer than necessary? A lingering touch often signifies deeper interest and attraction. Does she seem to find excuses to touch you, like brushing off imaginary lint or playfully tapping your arm? Does she touch you more than she touches other people? This is a strong indicator that she has a special interest in you. These are all good signs, my friends. They show that she's comfortable and interested. But Jimmy, you might be asking, what if I'm just imagining things? What if I'm reading too much into it? What if she's just a touchy-feely person? It's important to consider her overall behavior and how she interacts with others. Chapter 5. Listening, the secret weapon to her heart. All right, fellas, we've talked about eye contact, body language, proximity, and touch. But there's one crucial element that ties it all together. Listening. That's right, gentlemen. Listening isn't just about hearing her words. It's about truly understanding her, connecting with her on a deeper level, and showing her that you value what she has to say. It's about empathy and making her feel heard and appreciated. Now you might be thinking, Jimmy, this is supposed to be about signs she likes me, not a self-help seminar on communication skills. But trust me, fellas, the way a woman listens to you can be one of the biggest giveaways of her true feelings. Think about it. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they show it through their actions and reactions. When you're genuinely interested in what someone has to say, you hang on their every word, right? You show them that you care by being present. You make eye contact, you nod your head, you ask follow-up questions. These are all signs of active listening. You're fully present and engaged in the conversation. You show that you value their thoughts and opinions. Well, it's the same thing with women. If she's into you, she'll show it through her listening habits. If she's into you, she won't just be hearing your words, she'll be listening to them. She'll be absorbing what you say and responding thoughtfully. She'll remember the little details you share. She'll ask you about your day, and she'll genuinely care about your thoughts and feelings. She'll make you feel important. Pay attention to her body language while you're talking. It's a window into her true feelings. Does she lean in like she's hanging on your every word? This shows she's deeply engaged. Does she maintain eye contact, even when there are distractions around? This indicates her focus is on you. Does she tilt her head to the side, a classic sign of attentiveness? This shows she's processing what you're saying. These are all good signs, my friends. They indicate genuine interest and engagement. But it's not just about her body language. Her words matter too. Pay attention to her words too. If she asks meaningful questions and remembers what you've said, it's a clear sign she's invested in you. Oh. So, are you seeing these signs in the girl you're interested in? Remember, these signs don't necessarily mean she's ready for a relationship, but they do mean she's interested in you. Don't wait. Take action and see where things go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.